Before the sun was properly up, we were already on our way back to Kimpo. 3 F-80s flying low over the water with an enemy radar station burning somewhere behind us. The mission was blinding the dragon. The night before had been Thanksgiving. We finally got a hot meal, a little whiskey, and for a few hours there was actually time to forget about the war. Then morning came. MacArthur was preparing another major push north, and before that could happen, somebody needed to open a hole in the enemy radar coverage. That was our job. We crossed the coast low, dropped below 1,000 feet, and stayed there all the way to the target. Just 3 shooting stars moving across the water as fast and as low as we could safely manage. And it worked. By the time the enemy realized what was happening, we were already on top of them. The radar installation was hit, the flight stayed together, and all 3 aircraft made it back. That was a clean mission. But there wasn't much time to enjoy it. The front was still moving, the Chinese were still coming south, and we were needed again. Our next sortie was advance to the rear. This time there was nothing secret about it. We were going straight back to the front. The weather has changed again. There is snow on the ground, the clouds are sitting low, and Korea somehow manages to look even colder than it did a few days ago. This time we're back supporting the troops on the ground. Friendly forces are operating near a forward airfield, and enemy troops and vehicles are moving through the area ahead of them. Our job is to find those positions, hit whatever is threatening the advance, and make their lives a little easier. So we take off with the rest of the squadron and start heading towards the front. As we get closer, we can already see the forward airfield below us. Friendly troops are spread around the area taking cover, and somewhere ahead of them is the enemy position. The problem is, I cannot see it. And on these situations, I really don't want to guess. We have got friendlies directly underneath us, so my job needs to be accurate.
Artillery has fired green smoke to mark your target.
I keep circling around until finally I get the message we need. The troops on the ground have marked the enemy positions with the green smoke. There it is. Now we can know exactly where to go. I spot the green smoke, I turn back towards the target and set up a shallow dive. As I get closer to the green smoke, I finally see a convoy. So I release the first napalm tank right on top of them. That is exactly where I want it. While I'm looking at the target, I notice something else. There is a breach right next to the position we just hit. And there are enemy units moving through that one as well. I still have a second napalm tank, so I come around again and same shallow approach, second breach and second drop. Perfect. The napalm goes straight through the position. I pull away, I notice that my women start dropping the napalm as well. Whatever was hiding in that area is decimated. And as I am watching all of that, I notice one truck that somehow survived the first strike. Of course, there's always one. So I roll back in with the guns, fire, and completely miss. But you know me, I'm very stubborn. So he has earned himself a second attempt. I turn around, line up properly this time, and there we go. Much better. Truck gone. And as I pull away, I spot something further in the distance. Another convoy. And this one is still moving. So now we have got another problem. If we leave them alone, they can keep pushing towards the same friendly troops we just came here to support. And I still have rockets. So let's use them. I turn towards the convoy, get the nose down, line up everything up, and fire. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Thankfully, the United States Air Force also gave me 6 50 caliber machine guns on my shooting star. So we improvise. I extend past them, turn around, and set myself up for a proper strafing run. This time I get much closer, I line up the convoy and open fire. A few good hits there. Not perfect, but definitely better than the rockets. And of course, I turn around again. Second pass. This one is much better. Rounds all through the convoy, vehicles taking hits, exactly what I wanted. I climb away and I start looking around for anything else. But by now the battlefield has gone pretty quiet. The enemy convoy has been strafed twice and I'm not seeing anything else worth staying around for, which means this is usually the moment where staying another 5 minutes turns a successful mission into something stupid. So for once, we leave. I call the flight back together, we turn towards home and start heading for Kimpo. The rest of the trip is quiet, no mix, no surprises, which considering how the last few sorties have gone, I will happily accept. We make it back to Kimpo, set up for landing, and bring the F-80 home safely. And with that, another 2 missions are complete. And guys, first of all, thank you so much for watching. Also sorry for this episode took me a little longer to upload. Work has been keeping me extremely busy lately, so finding the time to record, edit, and narrate everything has been a little bit difficult. But we're here, and we're almost done. There's now only 1 episode left of Home by Christmas. The next video will be the finale, which is honestly a little strange to say because we have been going through this campaign for quite a while now. We started in the Mustang, we moved into the F-80, watched the war completely change, saw the Chinese enter the fight, met the MiG-15, and now we're almost at the end. And once Home by Christmas is finished, we're going to start something new. I recently picked up a DCS campaign called Fight or Die, where we'll be flying the Spitfire. So I want to try taking the same style we have been developing here, the role-playing, the story, the cinematic editing, and bring that into DCS as well. But that absolutely does not mean we're done with IL-2. Not even close. Actually, there's an IL-2 video coming on September 1st that I am ridiculously excited about. I'm not going to spoil it here, but trust me, keep an eye on the channel because that one is going to be absolutely insane. So yeah, we're just going to start mixing up things a little bit. IL-2, DCS, War Dogs, etc. And hopefully a lot more stupid decisions along the way. Thank you again for all the support on this series. 1 more episode, then we finish Home by Christmas. I'll see you guys in the finale. Ciao.